Welcome back to This Was Tarot. My name's Corie, or you can call me Bliss, whatever, you know. Anyways, I'm just stopping in to do another pick a card. No, there's no angle with where we're going right now. I do know that I still have a request that was made that I haven't done yet, and I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like there's a time to do that one. So I just, you know, to the subscriber that requested it, I want you to know that I have not forgot about it. I am still going to do it, but I just am, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to do it right now. I don't know, it's just odd. I've like sat down a couple different times to do it, and it just, the flow wasn't there. Like the timing was off. So when the timing is right, I will get that message out for sure. So that, to me, that means there's something like within the energy that's maybe changing that would affect the message that needs to be heard during that time, if that makes any sense. Okay. And it's like, I'm thinking of like the butterfly effect, and like how it kind of like right now things may be like up in the air. And so it could really go one of two ways, depending on what decision this person makes. Maybe there's, you know, some sort of decision that they're making that, you know, will have a ripple effect into their life. So I don't know. The message, that the request was, what would they do or say if they got me alone? So yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll just see whenever that comes out. It'll come out. But like I said, it doesn't feel like the timing is right now. So we're just going to pull 3 fairies or dragons here. And whichever one you resonate with, we will get some messages for you. We'll just call it like tea time. No, we can't do that because a lot of other readers do that. You know, coffee time. No, I'm joking. I don't know. We'll just, you know, I'll just do what I usually do. Just hashtag the overall energy of the pick a card, I guess. Okay. 3 cards. No, my vehicle is not fixed yet. I don't know when it's going to be fixed. Oh, I just love trusting God and the universe and allowing, you know, full range over my life. You just never know what's gonna happen. Oh, goodness. I'm telling you, though, I had the best weekend. Just so relaxed. The 4 cards fell out, but I don't feel like, I feel like this may be just like for some sort of quick message. I feel like there are 3 people, this is for a couple of you, 3 people who are watching you kind of step into this discovery, step into this energy of like, see how she's just like, I have, you know, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, you know what I'm saying, just like, here I am with my wings and my, you know, and my beautiful dress and my beautiful hair and my beautiful skin. And, you know what I'm saying, just totally like looking at this dragon like, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? So there's 3 people that are, and I feel like they're maybe very devoted to causing some sort of trouble for you, okay? Could be at nighttime while you're sleeping. that they do whatever it is that they do. There could be some sort of like oblivion spell, or like some sort of like spell to make you forget things, or it's some sort of like love spell that they're trying to like send to you to some sort of attachment or like binding or something like that. But you're protected here, okay, with the fairies card. It could be literal fairies that are protecting you. It could also be, you know, just your guardian angels, you know, whatever it is that, whatever energy you're working with right now, whatever energy is, you know, on your path, your journey at this time, that is what the fairies represent. You know what I mean? It could be your ancestors. It could be literal fairies. It could be archangels. It could be, you know what I'm saying? You get it. Anyways, I feel like that could be for some of you, that this is kind of happening here. Reason why all those came out at once. All right, let's get 3 cards for the 3 piles, please. I think they gave me 3 exact. They sure did. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. All right. So we got overindulgence, moon secrets, and fire dance. And then we have believe at the bottom of the deck here. So I will kind of address that card with each pile and the associations once I dive into that energy of the piles here. But so overindulgence is going to be pile 1. Pile 2 is going to be moon secrets, and pile 3 is going to be fire dance, right? Okay. We had this one pop up for another reading the other day, I feel like. So some of you may be back. Also, there was something that I felt like was important. Oh, for those of you that you feel like that story with that resonated, where people are kind of sending you things at nighttime, maybe you wake up feeling very sluggish, you don't want to wake up, maybe you wake up multiple times, maybe you you know what I mean, like are having weird dreams or not remembering your dreams or something of that sort. You know, just make sure that you know, before you go to bed, do whatever it is that you would do for protection. When you wake up, maybe just like clear the energy within your space as well as within yourself. So maybe take a shower when you wake up, or you know, do something, meditate, just do something to go ahead and clear that energy, like, you know, sage yourself or the area or something to kind of shift that energy, shake it up, because you are protected, but it is still sent, right? It's always sent right back to, but you still may get some of like the little pieces of it. Anyways, yeah, so if you're, but this is if you're feeling like that resonated with you and you are feeling like you're waking up like that. You're waking up like not at your best, not how you feel like you should feel at this point, right? Okay, so that was a long intro. But pile 1, if you chose the overindulgence card, okay, so you or somebody around you is overindulging. I feel like it could be in multiple different things. It could be drinking, it could be eating, it could be watching something, it could be listening to something. Ultimately, right now, the energy makes me feel like it's somebody else. Like you have a feeling, like you have a knowing that there's some sort of usage going on and you're just not sure. And I feel like this is like a confirmation. If this part of the reading resonates for you, whoever it is that you feel like is overindulging, they probably need some sort of help. And that is why this kind of is coming up for you. I don't feel like this is going to be the theme of all of pile one's reading. This is just for a couple of you where it's like, yeah, it's some sort of confirmation. If you are concerned about somebody who could be overindulging in something, I just heard heroin, that is not something to play with, right? So, just make sure that you are checking on people, right? While I understand these are their choices and stuff, we still, want to make sure that they're alive. I don't know. For some of you, there was a little side message with that. For others of you, I feel like this is an overindulgence and maybe just like something else in your life. It could be an overindulgence in thinking. It could just be like an overindulgence in like everything. You see what I mean? Like you start something. It's almost like this feeling like you're like, I just heard like easily obsessed. This is you or somebody around you, okay? Like you get hooked on something and then you just like, okay, I just heard like some of you are like coming out of this like stage of your life where like you were taught growing up to be codependent. So you like untaught yourself codependency and you're coming out of that and you're like, your ego is trying to like latch on and be codependent be codependent to anything that it can attach onto. Right? But when in reality, you have gained freedom from this. So it's really just an illusion, right? And if you just discipline the ego, right, you can really tame that. Okay? Yeah. All right. Messages for pile one. Yeah, I feel like I've been drawn to the believe card here. It feels like there's just this like feeling of like, that you're no longer codependent on anything, right? Like, that like, you're just in that stage of like, it is what it is. And I saw this meme one day and it was talking about how like when somebody has the capability of truly meaning and like saying like it is what it is, like that's dangerous for other people, right? Because that person is not attached to any person, place, or thing. And to some, that can be threatening. So, yeah, I feel like you just need to like believe in the fact that, yeah, like quit doubting yourself. Quit doubting the fact that you have like released these things. Like, I feel like you are allowing your ego to try to like clutch on to things. And because it's what you're used to. And it's like, we need to gain balance over things here and kind of step out of our comfort zone a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when you are feeling, like say it's like eating, okay? Say you used to be a smoker, okay? Here, we'll just tell you a story about me, okay? I used to be a smoker and I quit smoking cigarettes, okay? After 14 years. And, I had been like trying multiple different things for, a couple years now, but it never stuck. And then this year I got sick. And after that, it was like, and I had my like little waves of where I would like, maybe backtrack a couple steps and I would, bum a cigarette from the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Or I would like, for a little bit I was smoking a Juul. Like, you know what I mean? But then it finally got to a point where like I could like stand in front of somebody else who was smoking a cigarette and I could stand there and not want one, right? But then there was this thing in me where I started eating a lot. Like, just like, you know, if I found something that I like to eat, like I would just like eat a lot of it. And like, I do like to eat. I do enjoy eating. But like, I'm not like, I don't eat a lot. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, my ego was trying to hold on to something, was trying to make me feel like I am codependent on something. When in reality, like, I'm super just totally cool with me. Like, I'm completely independent. Does that make sense? Yeah. So don't be afraid of like, you know what I mean? Like, say your ego like triggers something in your mind. Like, say it's like, you know, your ego triggers something in your mind, and don't be afraid to like tell your ego like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, you have that power. You do. You have the power. Pile one, you have that power. Oh, Jackie Chan. Anyways, okay. So then we have envy card and denial card. Ooh. So I do feel like there are people who are potentially, now here we go. Now this is where it flips to where somebody outside of you is overindulging, okay, because they are watching you, okay? They are envious of you. They see the balance within you, okay? They see that you like have released all the need to know the answers, right? You're just rolling with the punches, okay? And that you literally are just accepting things for, you're no longer in denial. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. There is somebody who is, you know, potentially, first of all, could be overindulging in like spying on you, watching you, but also could be, you know, not liking what they see and could be overindulging in some sort of other manner to maintain their misery. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. What else we got for pile one? Pile one. We got contentment and ambition. So, if there is something that you've been working on here, something that maybe you've been like striving, maybe you've been working really hard, maybe this is the overindulgence, right? I mean, this is going to be different for everyone. Maybe it's like little tiny bits and pieces for each of you. So just take it how it resonates, okay? But maybe there is this feeling of like striving to meet a goal, okay? Or like maybe there's not even a goal set, but just striving to achieve something, okay? Or you're just overindulging in wanting to achieve this, right? This ambition, like just almost, it's almost like, you know, like working to the grind, like just like, you know, heads down, like just doing too much. It's like you like you go hard, right? You have like two speeds. It's like, you know, chill and then like go hard. Like, I don't know. Like, so, you know, we need to find like a balance in that, okay? Like, contain your ambitions, you know, stay in the flow, okay? Make sure that you're not working ahead of the universe, I guess is what I'm saying here. I mean, faith without works is dead, right? I'm not saying don't do any work, but I'm just saying maybe take a little bit more care of yourself and be content with where things are at the time, right? On the process. Enjoy the journey, okay? Some of you may be going on a trip or planning a trip or trying to go on a trip with the travel card here. Don't drink and drive. I just heard. I was drawn to the travel and the overindulgence. Yeah, don't be like driving and doing any sort of substance. You know, I'm not the police. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I am, you know, I do you know, I've lost somebody that I cared about very, very much so to drinking and driving. And, you know, it's just, it's real. Like, you just don't know. You know, like he was 18. So, like, you don't know when it's your time or when accidents can happen or, you know, anything of that sort. So, and, you know, also, like, you don't know when you're going to get pulled over. So, and, you know, my experiences is you really don't know what you're doing when you're drinking. So, especially once you get past a certain limit. I just don't suggest it. Drinking and driving is not safe for anyone, especially you. And, you know, I don't know. It's just not a good idea. It's a sensitive subject for me. No, it's not really that sensitive. It's just not a good idea. I'm not saying I've never done it. Shoot. But I'm just saying I wouldn't do it now. No. I don't even drink now. Like, I'm not even appealed. It's not like I have this rule of like, no, Corie, you will not drink. But I'm just not even like attracted to the thought of drinking. Okay. All right. Let's see. Advice for what is pile one's current energy? Pile one's current energy. Yeah. Okay. Rest and recovery. Okay. You're going through like a transformation here. Okay. Yeah. Which makes sense with your ego trying to hold on to something, right? Like you just let something go, something or someone that maybe had some sort of codependency attachments to it. Okay. And, you know, you are just resting and recovering here. So if your ego is trying to attach itself to something else, make you feel like you are still codependent on something else, like I said, just work on retraining the brain. You don't have to, when it pops up in your brain, just like tell yourself like, no, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with me and M&Ms, it's like, when they pop up in my brain, I'm like, no, M&Ms, I will not come by you and then eat you. But anyway, so your current energy, yes, you are resting, recuperating, recovering, going through this transformation, definitely of the mind, okay? Definitely of the mind. Yeah, whatever it is that you let go of here, or maybe you held back from, okay? It's definitely success, right? Success in making that decision. Okay, so what is coming towards pile one? grief. Okay, so I feel like there's like, so this is like either 3 different things, 3 different stories. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it resonates here. All of it could be like 3 different connections, okay? 2 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, overall energy of that question. So some sort of partnership, potentially, whether it be, you know, romantic, platonic, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of partnership. It could very well have something to do with like something that you're creating or some sort of career. You know, so I just heard promotion for some of you, some sort of, you know, new endeavor. Maybe it's like a new department in a company that you're being promoted to, or something of that sort. But yeah, some sort of partnership here coming up. But so could be, you know, maybe you have a couple different options here, because we have the 7 of Pentacles. You may have a couple different options here that you are, you know, choosing from, or maybe these are things that are kind of coming up like one after another, right? Like, you know, we have, which that kind of makes sense here, okay? You're starting to awaken. Okay, first of all, we've got the awakening and the shadow card that came out grouped together here, okay? So you are awakening to your shadows, right? You're seeing where those, you know, you're recognizing your shadow side, and you're also seeing how, it's definitely benefited you in the past, and how it's taught you things, and how, you know what I mean? It's something to be honored, but it's gaining control of the shadow, right? Really, really kind of allowing, you know, allowing that ego, taking control over the ego, right? No longer allowing the ego to be in charge here, okay? You know, and so this is bringing out yeah, you're gonna like go on this journey, right? Like you're just gonna start and to explore and see, like there is, it's like opening a new world. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like, you know, like you just wake up and like I'm seeing like leaves like open up, and there's just like this whole new world. It like looks like what maybe would be like Hawaii or something. I don't know, I've never been there, but you know what I'm saying? But I've never been there, right? So to me, it's like a whole new world. And I'm hearing that song, a whole new world, brand new place, something, something. I love that movie, okay? I was Jasmine one year for Halloween, and that was before I had kids, and I was super sexy. I don't know. Okay, anyways. But anyways, yeah, so it's like you are kind of going through this like big, huge awakening right now, pile 1, and you are coming into some sort of like connection here. Something, it's some sort of collaboration, some sort of, you know what I'm saying, like partnership. Something that's extremely, it makes you very, very happy with the Ace of Cups here. So it could be romantic, for sure, right? You know, if we're looking at this could be divine feminine, divine masculine, shadow awakening, whichever, you know, feminine, masculine, however it goes, right? For some of you, if your divine counterpart was more on the shadow side, you know, you have the different timelines, and how some of the counterparts are definitely resonate more on the shadow side, and kind of live in and work in their shadow side more. Does that make sense? Sorry. This could also be connecting that within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just a really just like come in full circle of like the light, the dark, the as within, the so without, the, you know what I mean? Just like really mastering life. That's what I have for you, pile one. You, my friend, are mastering life. It's phenomenal. That's really not easy to do. I just heard somebody say, tell us about the partnership. Okay, tell me about the partnership. Tell me about the partnership. For some of you, it's like connecting with your higher self, your creative mind, you know what I'm saying? Once you gain control over this ego, this overindulging, this allowing the ego to make you feel codependent on anything, there's this new creative force that's coming within you. It's like a balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy within you, which is kind of like making a big boom, like inside of you. Like it's just going to like trigger, like almost like the Kundalini awakening. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so for others that this is like an actual partnership with somebody, tell me about this partnership. What's the intention? Let's get one more on that. Let's get one more on the moon. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so you know how like it's, you know, everyone comes into your life for like a reason. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like this next partnership, it's going to be very fruitful for you. It's going to be very exciting, very like passionate and creative and whatnot. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? Like you're playing, it feels like you're having fun with it, right? Like maybe you're making things out of pottery or making things out of pottery, making pottery out of clay. You know what I'm saying? Or I feel like something with mud. Like why mud? That's so interesting to me. But yeah, like or something of that texture that, I don't know. Anyways, but I feel like what it is it's going to be a reflection of, you know what I mean? It's going to illuminate things that were hidden, maybe things that were hidden about that other counterpart with the shadow coming out here, or things hidden that you didn't see within yourself, your shadow, right? We meet people to kind of, you know, that's how it works, right? They trigger us and then we heal, and then, you know, these are called karmics, people in your life that teach you lessons, right? Okay, so this is what this partnership could be. It could be here to teach you something, right? Maybe it's not necessarily something long lasting, but it is something here to teach you something. Maybe it could just be here to like build you up. This could be a mentor, right? It could be, you know what I mean? Like maybe you just have this mentor for a few months and, you know, they really just kind of pump you up and set you up for success and kind of, you know, get you aligned with, you know, this next creative endeavor type situation. That's what it feels like. Anything else about this partnership that you want to pile one to know? Yeah, like I said, it's going to be very successful. 9 of Pentacles. This makes me feel like this is platonic. This is not romantic. This is not a romantic partnership that's coming in for you, pile one. You could have one, but that's not what we're talking about right now, okay? I just want you to know that. That doesn't mean it's not totally out of the window here. I'm just saying that's not what we're speaking on at this moment, okay? This is a different partnership that is coming in for some of you that is going to be very successful with the 9 of Pentacles Pentacles here. It's going to kind of, I feel like I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles in my mind right now. You guys are in that Eight of Pentacles energy, working hard, right? Remember what I was talking about with the ambition and the overindulgence and whatnot? Yeah, with the Knight of Feathers, action and focus, and the Justice. Okay, this person is going to kind of show you the ropes, kind of give you like a blueprint, kind of show you, okay, so this is the proper steps. This is the way to get this accomplished. This is the way, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe your plan A wasn't necessarily working. Maybe you were speaking to the wrong crowd. Maybe you know, take this metaphorically or however that resonates for you. But you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, you know, there's just this feeling of like, just redirection. You see what I'm saying? Just showing you like, oh, no, you might not want to go down that aisle because there's nothing down there for you. Let's get you down this aisle. You see what I mean? Yeah. That and that's going to bring in traveling, money, lots of inspiration, celebrating playfulness. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that is what I have for you, pile one. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And we will see you next time. Pile 2. If you chose the Moon Secrets. Okay, so first of all, pile 2, I'm hearing like right off the bat, like if you were feeling like you're getting any sort of like intuitive information, any sort of messages from the spiritual realm, any sort of like, even if you feel like the messages are coming from the moon, right? Like maybe you sit outside at nighttime under the stars and you feel like you're getting these downloads and you feel like they're coming from the moon. Whatever it is, you need to believe whatever it is that you're hearing. Okay, some of this for you is information about other people around you, kind of warning you, kind of giving you a heads up. Some of this information that's coming to you is like plans, like steps, your next actions, right? Some of this information is just random information that maybe doesn't make any sense to you at this very moment, but when you have it, you'll know when you need it. Some of you need to write it down. Actually, all of you, if you are getting these random downloads, make sure that you're writing them down, especially if they're not relevant to your very current moment situation, because, you know, we don't want to forget them. I don't feel like you can really forget downloads, but you just never, like, maybe you can. I don't know. When I channel these messages, I don't remember them after. Like, I don't remember what pile 3 was and the what's the gossip about you. Like, I don't remember that. Because the message isn't for the messenger, right? I do get some messages out of these. I do. You know, each pile that I do always has some sort of little tiny resonance with me, and I learn a lesson in every single reading that I do. Literally every single reading, even personal readings. And I believe it's set up to be that way. Because I am channeling, right? Like, this wisdom, while it is me, it is my higher self, it's not Corie, right? Like, it's just my body. Hey, hey. All right. Anybody else love Michael Jackson? Shout out to Michael Jackson. And I don't want to hear anything in the comments about all the nonsense about potentially what he did, what he didn't do, yada, yada, yada. Bottom line, his music and his dancing are from out of this world. So, the choices his ego made, I don't care. His soul creates beautiful, beautiful art. All right, messages for pile 2. Look at this, girl. Look at this, girl. We got the abundance card. Okay, pile 2. I see you. Maybe that's what these moon secrets are. Trying to teach you how to bring in this abundance. You see what I'm saying? Maybe this last full moon, there was a bunch of downloads you got. Maybe you got some sort of spiritual upgrade. And now you're stepping into something that is going to bring you abundance. Maybe you're just realizing that, holy shit, I am abundant in like everything. Like, I am really happy. You see what I'm saying? Growth. Maybe you're understanding and seeing how much you've grown. There's been an abundance of growth, right? This is going to resonate for everyone differently. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Let's dive a little bit deeper. I do have that thing where like I just like leave it so broad and so open, but I feel like, why go so deep? It's a collective message. Like, let's keep it general. If you want a personal, you know how to get it, or if you don't, it's in the description box below. Yes, discipline. I feel like you have learned discipline, or you are learning discipline, right? If you set something aside, if you end something, if you stop with someone, if you end a relationship, if if somebody has been removed from your life, somebody or something has been removed from your life, you understand that there's a reason for that, right? And you're disciplining yourself and staying distant from these people, right? Not allowing the fact that maybe sometimes you feel a little bit alone to allow yourself to open up to having these people back in your energy. Kind of really understanding, how important it is to protect your energy, and kind of making this judgment of like, I am in control of my own peace and my own happiness. Yeah. And I've worked really fucking hard to get through all of the challenges that I've been through and to gain trust with the universe again. And I refuse to resonate with any worry, grief, or guilt any longer. No, because I'm a big girl and I'm real and I take care of myself. And if you don't like that, well, then you can suck my dick. Damn, pile 2. What was that? Keeping it real. Oh, yes, pile 2. I feel like you have come up. You've been through some hard times, especially, I feel like, potentially finances, and you are just so protective of where you are right now, where you're going, and you are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are believing in the messages that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're getting these downloads while you're sleeping. Like, for each of you, it's going to be different, but it's like, the moon secrets vibe just gives you this message of like downloads, right? Yeah. So, you're just really kind of stepping into this energy of like, I really don't suggest that you mess with me because I'm kind of on a mission here, Hashtag healing for the mission. Hashtag together we rise. Like, I don't know. You don't like it. Step aside. You can exit on the left. Thank you. Yeah, exits on the left. Exits on the left. I feel like there's somebody that you're like, the exit is on the left. Like you have to be very like sit them down and like, so this is how it is. You're going to turn around and the exit is going to be on the left, which is this side. Right now it's your right, but once you turn around, it's your left. You're going to take 150 steps forward, and then the exit is on the left on step 151. Start counting. Go. That is so crazy. Oh goodness. Yes, yes, you are so confident. You are so confident in yourself, pile 2. Yes, and you're confident in these messages. Like I'm not joking you. Whatever it is that you're getting, like these are like either business ideas, whatever it is, it's like divinely guided, right? So it's like the business ideas, some of you it's like the truth about like, you know, like I said, it could be about people, it could be about, you know, kind of warning you, heads up, whatever. But it could be, like I said, business ideas, creative things, you know, traveling ideas, just all sorts of different things. Whatever they are, it's things that are going to benefit others, right? Things for you to create to kind of help switch over to the new world, help the people who are in the matrix switch over to the new world, right? We have to, those of us who have switched over to the new world, spiritually already are working on creating things to help those in the matrix, kind of teach them, kind of retrain their brains, teach them, especially, you know, I know for me, things that I'm creating, one thing I'm creating right now currently is, you know, it will help children, right? It will help train their brains at a young age. It has to do with extracurricular activities and making sure that they're involved in their passions and whatnot. So, you know, I feel like pile 2, what you're creating, you're very confident in it. You're very strong in how you stand about it. Like it may seem to some people like imaginable, like how is this one person going to put together this ginormous idea and watch how God and the universe works in your life. Like it's divine timing is everything for you, pile 2, and I feel like you know it. I feel like it could look like on your 3D reality right now that like you're nowhere near where you want to be, right? But what I think is happening is like you went through this emotional change, this, you know, as within, did some changing, some rearranging, some readjusting, some, you know, got a boob lift, you know what I'm saying? Like you just, you know, rebuilt this confidence within yourself. You understand who you are and where you're going, okay? And so now it's starting to reflect in your life. And while that happens, some things that are trying to come out of your life, they are breaking down in order to be replaced with things that are better. That's just how it works. And you know this. You know the process. You know this is happening. You're not even tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just chilling with the moon. Like, tell me all the secrets, moon. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You can just tell me all the secrets. I'm scared too. We in this new world. Yes, we in the new earth and it feels so good. Yeah, straight clarity. just straight clarity coming to you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yes. Yes. You guys are I feel like it's like, you know, it's like a gold mine. It's like finding a gold mine, pile 2. If you haven't started receiving these messages, expect to start receiving them. I would say any time now, with this full moon kind of wrapping up, you know what I mean? I feel like you guys should like be hearing these messages anytime. Any day now. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, what is pile 2's current energy? Pile 2's current energy. That's so crazy. Okay. So we have the Ace of Feathers. It kind of came out in reverse though. And at first I was like, wait, what? But then we also have the Page of Shells. And this deck talks about your intuition, following your intuition, using your inspiration. So what I feel like is happening, okay? Feathers, swords are thoughts, right? Okay. I feel like you are using your intuition as your compass right now. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Because I feel like if you used your thoughts based on the way that things looked at this very moment, maybe you wouldn't be so confident. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just, you just know. You know that it feels like, you know what I mean? It's like that you are just like stepping into this new section of your life. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, when you know, you know. Like, I don't know. You just know. Like, okay. All right, so what's coming towards pile 2? What's coming towards pile 2, please? Shut the fuck up. We got the Hermit card, which is like downloads, right? Like contemplation, wisdom, like meditating and getting downloads. Like, this is what's coming towards you. Okay? The keys to your abundance, the keys to your discipline, the keys to your confidence, the keys to your clarity, what you have been looking for is coming. Okay? Now, either you've been getting messages about this and it's showing up for you in the 3D, right? Or you are getting messages, you are going to be getting messages, and then shortly after it shall show up in the 3D, right? Yeah. There could be some sort of like, some of you, there could be some sort of like, maybe intuitively know that you know there's like some sort of abundance that's been hidden from you. Some way, somehow. This could be coming to light. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles here. Some sort of inheritance, potentially. For a couple of you, it's like you know that this inheritance has been hidden, been taken, and that is coming towards you. Yes, yes it is. Whoever hid it or tried to do whatever, you know, they have been caught. Yeah, but then look, we've got the Page of Crystals. which is ideas and discipline. Yeah, these are things that are coming towards you. Now, this page could actually be the Page and the Hermit, could be somebody that you could be like working with, but ultimately I really, 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 really feel like, you know, this is something that you have created, right? That you have called in these answers, right? You've been asking for this clarity. And, you know, I feel like like I said, you are walking on your intuition. You are walking with spirit. You are walking with the universe. You are trusting the guidance here and walking straight into this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? Your manifestation and prosperity. Boom. This is when an idea turns into profit. But these are ideas, these are businesses, these are things that are being built because they are meant to be here on this world, and it's your responsibility to bring them. You signed up for that. Pile 2. So, if you haven't already been receiving these messages, be ready. I suggest you buy a pen and paper if you don't already have some. And, you know, just be ready to receive these messages. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this beginning, this new, I just heard for some of you it's an alliance, this new partnership, this new business, this new career, this new creation, this new art piece is definitely going to bring you some serious like comfort and stability, and you know what I'm saying, like fulfillment with the World card here. Yep. Because you, King of Cups here, I feel like this is your energy, right? You may be in the masculine energy here with this building, right? This building of an empire, I feel like. The King of Cups is also very intuitive. We're talking about your intuition here, okay? You don't have to be a masculine. It could just be in your masculine energy here. But the King of Cups is, you know, very just, you know, goes with the flow, like very harmonious, moves with integrity, has emotions, you know, cares about others, and, you know, yeah. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, like pile 2, like your money looks so good. Seriously. Some of you maybe had to choose whether you want to be single or, you know, be with a water sign potentially in that cycle. This water sign, if that's true, this water sign like doesn't take action on anything. They like literally just talk about it, like they talk about things, but they don't take action on anything. They don't do anything. They're all talk. So I feel like that's why this Nine of Pentacles sits here, because I feel like you choose that route. If that resonated with you. Yeah. Some of you have a lot of different gifts, a lot of different talents, a lot of different things to offer, and where you could monetize off of them, right? Because you do enjoy doing all of them. I feel like some of you need to make a decision on one or two to really focus on, because I feel like when you're like shifting realities and changing the way that you are living your life, right? When you are doing that, when you're showing the universe who it is that you want to be and what it is that you want to do, you really need to be able to like really sit in that energy for a while, right? On a daily basis. And so it's like, make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin, kind of not allowing any of these things to really fully manifest because your energy is spread too thin. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying don't create all of these things, but don't create all of these things at once. One thing, one or two things at a time. So, you can really focus on it. Make sure you're really, while the universe is coming in with this stable, solid foundation, make sure that you're meeting them there with a solid foundation, right? Yeah, because I feel like you guys are leaders. If you weren't leaders, you wouldn't be getting these ideas of things to create and give to others. 6 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're a very giving person, and you want to be able to give lots of things to others. Definitely this philanthropist vibe here, okay? So, believe that once things really start rolling, you have the opportunity to create a lot. Like, that's not going to go away. So, just make sure that you're not spreading yourself too thin. All right. Well, that is what I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And we will see you next time. All right, Pile 3. If you chose the Fire Dance card, first of all, Pile 3, I'm gonna go get another incense and light it. This video has been way longer than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Put this back on. I'm gonna light this bad boy. I love these charcoal incense. The fragrance is just so much more, so much stronger. This one's frankincense. I love frankincense. It's my favorite one, probably. Just kind of clear the space here, I guess. Why not? Right? All right, Pile 3. I feel like some of y'all are maybe going through like a crown chakra awakening, because I got a headache right here. Could also be connected to your third eye. Maybe it's just a little bit of both, aligning, things shifting, DNA kind of shifting and changing and stuff. Potentially that could be what's, there's something going on. If you feel like you're getting headaches a lot recently, and don't take me for a doctor. If you feel like it's serious, definitely please go see a doctor. But some of you want to be a dancer. Some of you want to be a dancer and you feel like you're too old to be a dancer. Believe in yourself. That's for like 2 of you. That's for sure. And some of you, the dancing is like representative of just a goal, something that you like to do, something that you want to do, something that you know what I mean? It's like something that you really enjoy. But you just, maybe you feel like, maybe you want to go back to school to do it, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, but you just feel like you're just too old, or like, why would I even think about starting to do that now at this point in my life? Well, because, you know what I mean, like, it's never too late to start living. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. When you want to create something, especially if it's beneficial to other people, you want to create something, or you want to do something, or you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe in miracles. Believe in the fact that if you have, you know, enough will and enough determination and enough that things can be created, like, they can be created quickly, or they can be created, you know, very solid and firmly, you know. You know, just believe in the process. Believe in being able to manifest. Believe in, you know, believe in yourself. All right, messages for pile 3. Yeah, have pride in the work that you do. I feel like some of you, like, create something really cool, or you do something really cool, or you have some sort of service that you feel like you are, like, ashamed of, right? This could bring you a lot of money. Like, don't be ashamed of it, like, at all. Like, I feel like you're, like, closet, like, low-key really good at it. So, you know, have a little more pride in your work, for sure, or in yourself. You know what I'm saying? If this is, you know, for those of you that we're talking about, like, dancing, like, you want to dance, you know, have a little more pride in yourself. Know that it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still go back and learn how to dance. Like, if you're talking about, like, choreography, dance, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're no longer denying what it is that you want, where you want to go, what you want to do, right? Definitely. And you're just kind of, like, trying to balance things in your life, potentially. But it just feels like you just need to have a little bit more faith in you. I don't know why cards keep falling on the floor. It's driving me crazy, though. Okay. So we got discipline, forgiveness, and freedom. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you guys are coming out of this point here, okay, where maybe, like, you had to, like, reteach yourself discipline, or because, okay, so some of these, you know what I mean, like, whatever it is that you are wanting to do, I feel like it's something that's completely on your own time. It's completely something that you have created on your own, and so it's really, like, up to you, right? Like, you're in charge. Like, you're in charge of getting yourself to these dance classes, or you're in charge of getting yourself to this cooking class, or you're in charge of signing yourself back up for college, or you're in charge of signing the papers for this corporation, or you're in charge of raising money for this nonprofit, right? Like, you're in charge, okay? So you're, like, coming through this thing where you're like, you know, I have got to implement, like, discipline, and this is what you're working on, right? Do you understand that, like, discipline is so important, not to make it seem like you have to work all the time, because that's also not the goal, right? That's not what we're creating here. But it's also making sure that you are staying disciplined in the things that, you know what I mean, that you want to accomplish. Like, because you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, but faith without works is dead, and you have to put the work in, right? And also, you're working on being more forgiving with yourself on days where you don't want to put the work in. Okay? Like, some days you don't. You're just like, you know what, is this even, like, what did I do? What did I sign up for? And, believe that you can do it. You know what I mean? I feel like for some of you, there's a really big project that you're working on, and you feel like a really tiny person when it comes to comparison of this project and the importance of this project. And, there are going to be days where you just need to rest. And so don't feel like we're striving for perfection here, okay? Don't feel like you have to be perfect. Like, that's not even the goal. That's nowhere near the goal, okay? I just saw 11111. Y'all. But anything that you truly want to do, that your heart and your soul desires, like, you're going to do it, and you can do it, okay? But you just need to believe that you can do it, that you have the power. I try to make sure you guys can see me shuffling, but apparently I've not been doing that very good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really just starting to, like, have a relationship with yourself. Yep. A relationship with yourself where you actually, like, are good to yourself. You take care of yourself, you take care of your body, you understand that, we need to rest and relax and rejuvenate, and, that you are no good to be of service of anyone else if you yourself are exhausted, right? How can you pour from an empty cup? You cannot. You cannot. Some of you are getting older, and you feel like this is going to prevent you from having any sort of ambition. But let me tell you, if you are doing something that you truly, truly, truly love, you will have all the ambition and all the will and all the drive and all the motivation. I mean, like, it's like God, the divine, they just hand over this energy. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it's just like you just have to ask for it. Like, but yeah, you are really starting to, you know what I mean? Like, maybe there's things about you that, like, went against the grain of society, right? And you're starting to accept those things about you, and you're starting to accept who you are. I mean, like, you're just really honestly, like, building a relationship with yourself. And I mean, like, trusting yourself, like, learning to build trust with yourself, learning to build communication with yourself, like your brain and your heart, right? Learning how that channel works, learning trusting your intuition, trusting, who you are, and teaching yourself that, you're fucking cool exactly how you are, even if it doesn't look like what everyone, right? Like, we're not in high school anymore, right? That's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody's sudden realization of like, oh fuck. Like, I graduated years ago. I'm not in high school anymore. I don't have to deal with all of that. Like, I can just totally be myself, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm a whole adult. If nobody likes it, well, they can like fuck all the way off. Wow. This is pile 3. Yes. That is what it feels like. All right, what is pile 3's current energy? What is their current energy? Yeah, that is so funny. 9 of feathers, 9 of swords, perspective, self-empowerment. Like I said, like you are literally just, it's like almost like snap, like and you're on, like, oh, I'm really cool. Like, I forgot I was asleep for the last 30 some years, and I just remembered that I am a badass bitch, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Okay, what is coming towards pile 3? What is coming towards pile 3? I'm gonna name this video "Believing is Seeing, Seeing is Not Believing." I think that's what I'm gonna name it. Anyways, High Priestess. Ooh, High Priestess. And this is in the what is coming towards you. Okay, could be some sort of download, some sort of sacred knowledge, some sort of, could actually be you are speaking to a a high priestess, a psychic medium, a shaman, something of that sort, gaining some sort of knowledge. Maybe you had a reading done and you're gaining this new acceptance, right? That's this tower moment that could be happening, right? That click, you know what I'm saying? And then we've got the 3 of Wands here, which is like, represented by the giraffe, like looking at things from like the higher perspective, like seeing the bigger picture, right? Yeah. Yes. So I feel like this is what's coming towards you could be like a new perception, right? A new perception of life. And then I feel like you step in this energy of the Knight of Cups, okay? This feels like, now I feel like flirty, okay? Now I feel like, okay, so I know that I am that bitch, right? So now I just kind of feel, you know what I mean? Like the King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, like flashy, like showy, like look at me, like, you know what I mean? Like not trying to draw in attention, but just being confident, but being confident in a way of like, I just heard the word flaunting, but it's not a bad vibe though. You know what I mean? Flaunting to me feels like it could be a bad vibe, but it's not that. It's just strutting your stuff, right? Like, yeah, charm and passion, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so some of you, this could also be somebody else making some sort of offer. Yeah. Potentially. This person could be in this hangman position, not making any action, not making any moves. You could also currently be the hanged man while you're gaining this download, gaining this perception, right? Yeah. Maybe you like on this thing that you love so much that you're afraid to really step out onto, you maybe like stepped away for a little bit and then like you had this upgrade, right? And then you kind of stepped back into it and you're like, oh shoot, look, there's like new gadgets and whistles and you know what I mean? Like suddenly you can paint a perfect eyeball, right? Or suddenly, you can play that chord on the guitar that you like haven't been able to play and like you haven't been able to like master, right? Or suddenly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could be all sorts of different things, but it's just like this feeling of like, believe in yourself. Like, believing is seeing, seeing is not believing. Okay, and then we had the magic fish underneath that. Like, you can create your reality. Like, you can do it. And I feel like you're coming into this acceptance, this understanding of like, you know what? That bliss bitch, she is right. I can do that. And I am really a badass. Well, yeah. Oh, goodness. Tell me about this hangman. What's hangman? Hey. Okay, so here's what happened. The Five of Cups came out facing up, and the Three of Pentacles came out facing down. So this is what I feel like is happening, okay? So you are going through this. You are the hanged man, potentially right now. You know, going through this self-acceptance, building this relationship with yourself, right? Kind of rebuilding this hope, kind of reigniting the fire within you here with the Five of Cups, kind of readjusting your emotions, right? Like I'm seeing somebody like wrench on a car, okay? Like just kind of tightening things up, checking the fluids, you know what I'm saying? Like doing a little like upgrade, okay? And then when it feels like when that is done, here pops out this collaboration. Like, da-da-da! And that could be with this Knight of Cups. Okay, this could be some sort of collaboration, some sort of something. I feel like it has to do with pentacles. It has to do with money. It could be, you may be traveling for this, okay? And this could be coming in fairly quickly, okay, with the Eight of Wands, but maybe not too fast because we have the Knight of Pentacles. This could also mean, though, that because we have the Eight of Wands before the Knight of Pentacles, meaning like this person, right, the Knight of Pentacles is represented by a camel. Like, camels move, but they don't move that fast, right? And this camel's not even moving on this card. So I feel like before, while you were going through this readjustment, this building this relationship with yourself and with being in service, right? Whatever this is that you're creating here. There's somebody who has been potentially working on some sort of collaboration, building some sort of foundation to come and bring you some sort of offer here, right? It has taken maybe a while, but this person now is like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's results that are coming, right? We have 2 8s right in a row. It talks about infinity, destiny. This is meant to happen. It's going to happen. And it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like one minute you're like this, like kind of like healing, things are going slow, you know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden, boop, collaboration shows up at your door and you're like, oh, well then let's get to work, right? Because this is the bee. The bees, you know what I mean? The worker bee, the honey bee. And there's also an 8 on top of the bee. I've never seen that before. So that is so funny. So 3 8s. So maybe look up the number 888 if that resonates with anyone. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like the worker bee, like now it's time to get to work, okay? Bees work with other bees to, like it's a system, right? Understanding that every bee has a piece to the puzzle. Like they're creating and they're building and they're, you know, and then they're making honey, right? And honey is super important. So I feel like whatever it is that you're creating is really important, pile 3. And that is why it's really important that you are not pouring from an empty cup, because It is important to take care of self and what you have to offer. What you are creating is super important to everyone else. So you know, the universe and God wants to make sure that you're like totally ready for this, because I feel like it, you know, like I said, it's important, and important things weren't created super quick. It could be something small, but I feel like whatever it is, if you're reaching a bunch of people, it's going to take a lot of energy, right? There's going to be a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of movement. There's going to be a lot of business, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's just like you're making one painting and suddenly you're a millionaire because of this one painting. I feel like the energy that's coming into you to create this painting is like super, you know what I mean? Like, it's like download, like, and you're just like painting, and you're like on this painting bench for like 3 days, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're just like really resting up, rejuvenating, kind of healing, whatever this, you know, whatever it was that we were talking about that you were healing. That's been so long on this reading, I've already forgotten. No, I'm joking. It's the discipline and being hard on yourself. And having pride in yourself and rebuilding a relationship. But like I'm saying, I feel like maybe that meant something to somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've been healing for so long, I forgot why I started doing it. Like, is this healing roller coaster ever gonna get end? When do I get to jump on the like fun life roller coaster? Do I even have my ticket for that yet? Yes, you have your ticket, okay? Your ticket is this creation, okay? And the collaboration is coming for you. And it, like I said, it's gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like 1 minute you're feeling like this, you know what I'm saying? And then, boop, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this is the light bulb, right? Maybe this is the idea that comes to you, and the collaboration is literally like with the universe, represented by the bee. And it's just you creating it. You just never know. Each one of you is going to be differently on how this shows up for you, right? But regardless, you know what I mean? Here we have discipline, again, with the Chariot card. Regardless, it's going to take discipline, you know what I mean? But you can do it. And understand, though, that, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be creating this for the rest of your life. So if you feel like you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so much work. Understand that if you're creating something as massive as what I'm feeling like this is creating, you're going to start, you know, you're going to have people who function pieces of this for you, right? Like, the creator doesn't always run the ship. I don't know. The creator's not always the captain, right? Like, yeah. Understand, it's not always going to be like, you're not going to work your life away, is what I'm getting at. The idea of this manifestation is so that you don't work your life away, and so that other people can quit working their lives away. Like, we're creating a new world, right? You have something to offer that helps you step into your new reality, and it also helps other people step into theirs. Yeah, so it's just so happy. And the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, you know, some of you may be feeling nostalgic. You know, just very happy, like almost like deja vu-y. Like, just like, I just am so at peace. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is what it feels like. Definitely in your power. Definitely, you are spinning the wheel in your life right now, right? By doing this healing, kind of filling your own cup here, getting ready for this boop collaboration. So, yes, that is what I have for you. Let me get, tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Are you going to tell me about the Ace of Pentacles? Look at my hair. Oh, it needs to grow out so bad. Ace of Pentacles, please. I heard it's just whatever they manifested. Like, you know, this will resonate for each of you differently. That's way too many cards. It's just how, whatever you've been manifesting, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe in it. Believe that your manifestations are coming for you, right? Nothing is going in vain here. You don't like give me any card. So we got the Temperance card, which I heard patience right away, which is also part of the Hangman. Like, I feel like maybe you guys are getting a little bit, you guys are definitely coming into this like peace, right? You're healing into peace. You're coming into harmony, into balance, into your life. And, you know, you guys are just like, it's like, you know, somebody at the edge of their seat, like, just like, okay, I'm here, I'm ready, and when do we start? And you're like at the interview. I don't know. But no, pile 3, it's great to be eager, but make sure that you are healing. You're taking time to heal yourself, fill your own cup, and, you know, really just work on, you know, the discipline on the things that are currently, you know, going on in your life, and, you know, to allow space for this new to come in, right? Make sure that you're allowing space for new to come in, and that means like scheduling out time. Maybe you schedule out a certain amount of time every single day, to, even if this is something that you're creating and you have to like, say it's like you have to like have customers of some sort. You offer some sort of service, you do some sort of sale, maybe you make something. Well, continue to make that thing, right, every day, so that way it's like you expect people to buy it, right? And then when they show up, you have stock, right? So, you know, or if it's a service that you offer, maybe, and you don't have a client for the day, well, maybe just create another, like, you know what I mean? Like, pretend like you're doing it for somebody, right? But do it for yourself, maybe? Like, I don't know. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, make sure that you are building this into your schedule, staying disciplined in all your current things to make sure that this can fold into your schedule, okay? So, yeah. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and we will see you next time.